Madden football is the home of Super Bowl 57, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Ravens and the Falcons, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the champions from the NFC, the Atlanta Falcons. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On one, ready?
They start the drive on the ground. KhiiMono. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon. He had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handle winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They run it again with KhiiMono. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they...
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Evans. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
20.
They run for the first time with Ty Chandler.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
20.
Chandler is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Now receiver in motion left. They'll look to run with Evans. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the one. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
On third down, Chandler. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Here we go on 4. Newton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Here we go, here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Burrow from his own end zone. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the 1st down.
12.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 1 quarter done, 3 more to play here in Super Bowl 57. 0-0 our score. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On 1, ready?
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle.
11 mighty.
From the 41, Burrow. And this one's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
11 mighty. 11 MC.
third down, Burrow. He's going to look deep for more. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they wind up getting 13 there on fourth down. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Now a first down carry. It's KhiiMono. Down at the 25.
Here we go.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
11, Thomas.
Now Burrow. They'll get this out to KhiiMono. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's first and goal. KhiiMono will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
And a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Play action. It's Newton. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 46 yards. On first down, it's Chandler. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Now on 2nd and 13. Newton. That's complete to Chandler on the check down. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Back to throw, Newton. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing, and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Cam Newton scoring on the 2-yard keeper.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Velus Jones now from his end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
58 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game and they know it helps their team.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Second and 2.
11,
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
12.
Burrow will throw. Open man is Anderson. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Robbie Anderson, as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
20.
Throwing on third down, Newton. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
20.
Here's Chandler on second down. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Newton to throw. Able to connect with Dotson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From the red zone now, Newton. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 14. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change their mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Chandler Jones coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now it's Burrow. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
11 Thomas. 11 MT. Take. 11 MT. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 33. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
11.
They'll run out of the gun with KhiiMono. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
11.
From the gun, it's a run for KhiiMono. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 81 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
12. 11 MT.
Now a handoff. Here's KhiiMono. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
The busy night continues for KhiiMono. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
11 MT.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Falcons. DJ Moore. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
He's got a man complete. Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. Just one more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi Trophy here in Super Bowl 57 from Glendale. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And completes it once more to Anderson. Down inside the 10. Touchdown! Robbie Anderson. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
This one fielded at the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Newton. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Newton now to throw. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
Desperation time. Newton, 4th down.
Out left to Dotson.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Throwing again is Newton. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Now still down 1. Here's an utterly critical extra point attempt here. And it is good. There were about 70,000 people about to turn blue from holding their breaths. But it's good, and this Super Bowl is tied. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And this Super Bowl has been as good as advertised. Probably one of the best that we've seen in recent memory. All even here in this fourth quarter. 104 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this Super Bowl. Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Off play action. Newton. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. An explosive 38-yard pickup. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now a handoff to Chandler. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage. Again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They run it with Chandler. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Third and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl.
20.
They'll try to surge ahead with Evans. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
A bit of extra pressure now for this one on Joey Sly. Sly able to put this one through. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Throwing, Burrow. Gets this to Moore. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A nice pickup there, 18 yards. First down, Falcons.
11.
Here's Burrow. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Burrow. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Burrow. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore.
And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. To go for it with such little time remaining, and that may write a finish to this Super Bowl.
Hey.
Here's Chandler. Down to about the 45. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Throwing here, Newton. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Chandler. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Newton. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Falcons come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And it's all over. Just one is left standing, and that one is the Baltimore Ravens, your Super Bowl champions. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
you